Hello, my beautiful IRWW family. Oh, my stars, as my beautiful leaders, Polly and Steph always say. Oh, my stars. Oh, my gosh, you are over halfway through the program now in week 8, if you're there in the 13-week program, preparing for the equivalent of a 10K. You're over halfway. And many of you may have completed an over halfway 5K. If you have or you haven't, doesn't matter so much. I know you're capable of it to run or walk the equivalent of a 5K distance. How great is that? And many of you now have begun the 8-week program, preparing for 5K. All of this, comes to fruition at there and about the end of April-ish. Okay, so, and here I am. It's a beautiful day, just gorgeous. Look at the sky behind me. Such a motivating day. It's an easy day to get out for a run or a walk, which I definitely did just a little while ago. And I always feel so inspired. I think of all of you whenever I'm out there. Our team was just in Penellicut Island last week supporting the run walk group there. What's on my mind though for this time period, and those just beginning, that's okay, this is good information. Every week, as you know, the program progresses, okay? It follows a nice pattern, but it's often about this time that you could feel some niggly discomforts. I hope they're only just minor discomforts. And those that are just beginning the program, you've always got to be aware of your body and always feeling like you could do more. Less is always more, okay? But when you get into the meat of the program, the volume has climbed significantly. That means you're doing more work. And hopefully you're completing those 3 sessions every week. But sometimes we miss a week or we miss a few days. And we try to do too much for our bodies, okay? So if you're feeling some kind of a discomfort, it's still normal. Most of the time, these things will adjust over time. But you have to think about what you're feeling. So let's say you've got a little niggly discomfort, a bit of a pain, whether it's in your ankle, your knee, your hips, your back, any one of these things, your calves. On a scale of 1 to 10, if 1 is very little discomfort and 10 is extreme discomfort, we want you to be sitting somewhere between a 4. If it's a 4, you're probably okay. If it's starting to creep up 5, 6 out of 10 and it's not subsiding, then it probably means you need to take some time away and just find another kind of activity, a little bit of stretching, some body work. Just cut back on the walking and the running because what you're doing is not agreeing with your body, okay? So on that note, we do have a webinar Zoom with my physiotherapist friend, Tyler from Physio Moves in White Rock. And he has joined us every year for many, many years now. And he'll give us just some tips and some recommendations about different things that you could be feeling in your body and how to cope with them, to create awareness, how to maybe work through such discomforts. Your team, myself, leaders Pauline and Stephanie are always here for you. You can always email us if you have any specific questions. I certainly I'm not proud to say I've probably had every injury in the book over many, many years because we tend to push too hard sometimes. So just thinking about you that it would be very normal this time of year to experience some discomforts. We're heading into spring break. And so I'm here also to remind you to stay focused, okay? Stay on it wherever you are. And that's about it. I think I've talked long enough, but stay with it. You've come very far. Don't worry about discomforts. Most of them will subside. It's just important to be aware of them, okay? So beginning the program, over halfway through the program, the journey is happening once again. And And we'll be back to you next week. As always, Leader Polly will have some great words for you to digest and take in and feel within yourself as well. Okay, ciao for now.